Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Sorry I'm late. Just give me a minute and just... Oh god, I've had such a busy day. I had to eat dinner in 2 minutes. It's just... Oh god, I hate today. Today's been the worst. Anyway. How's everyone doing? Oh, I'm looking forward to just chilling. Playing some SFO. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, how's everyone going today? Thanks for waiting. Appreciate you. Alright, I can't remember what I was doing here. I think I sacked it and I was gonna bring it up to tier 5. I think so.
Mighty am I. Stink of command.
Alright, cool. And we want to get walls and... Yep. What resources here? Nah, don't worry about that. What's your disaster battle? The thumbnail was perfect, bruh, moment. Yes, I saw that in the image that I took. I was like, ooh, that looks good. Sorry about the rough day down. It's been a rough week. It's just stress. Just stress. Sometimes you get easy weeks, right, where all the disasters look difficult, but are actually really easy. And then other times you get disasters that are just like... They take hours and hours to fix. Because they're so fucking hard. But they don't look like they're hard. Afterwards, I'm like, it doesn't look like I did well. You know, I got the great victory, but it doesn't look good. Now it's back to vanilla after SFO. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna have PTSD about that for fucking months. What a catastrophe. Oh well, what am I gonna do? I mean, in terms of like catastrophes goes, it's like it's not that bad. It was just bad. It was a bad stream. I actually considered deleting the VOD, and I was like, I'm not really about that. But I sat there for a long time, was like, should I delete it? I feel like I should delete it. Should I delete it? Nah, I feel like I get more backlash from deleting it than leaving it, so I just left it. People can't be civilized. I'm not entirely blameless. Like, the thing is, this week has been like, it's just been really stressful because like there's just stuff going on. It's not bad stuff, it's just a lot of stuff, you know, nothing bad. And when a lot of stuff is going on, you get stretched too thin. And the thing is, when you stretch thin, it just takes a pencil prick to set you off. Doesn't take much. Can we have your opinion? Your opinion is wrong. Yeah. What are you gonna do? Legend didn't like SFO yesterday. Fans of SFO were complaining in chat. All stream. Yeah. I mean, like, I was thinking about it after the stream. And I was like... Because, like... If I get a lot of, like, pushback on something that I'll say, I'll, like, think about what I've said and be like, is that really what I think, or should I look at it again? So I looked at it again. I was like... On one hand, I do get their point of view. I get it. But I hate it. I hated what I saw. And you know, that's how I feel about it. And, like... Do you know what I did? Do you know what I did? I deleted SFO off my hard drive. I uninstalled it. So yeah, that's gonna happen. All right, so we got a bit of money here. Let's look through our armies and see what we're doing.
The council's voice.
So Sartosa, what are we doing here? What kind of pushback are we gonna get from this?
Slay murder.
How many armies do I have? Lots. Here's what I'm actually thinking. I might actually sack Sartosa this turn, and then attack this. Hang on, let me just check here. How many armies does he have? Why is it so bad? Look, just to clarify, SFO is not bad. It's not bad. I understand that a lot of people love it, and they're not wrong for loving it, right? It's not a bad mod. But I hate covering it. I hate covering it, and I don't like playing it. It's not for me. It's deliberately designed to not be for me. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm tired of having this conversation about whether or not to play it. That's all. I'm just tired of having this conversation with people. Like, people want me to validate their opinions on SFO, and I'm not going to do that. I'm just not. If you like it, that's fine. You don't need my validation. But, yeah, we'll fight. I think we can auto-resolve it, actually. Yeah, it's fine.
Scurry forward.
You thought about what your next campaign's going to be? No. No. I haven't had time to... I didn't even really have time to have a proper dinner today. I just had no time. But yeah, here's a pretty much big promise from me from here on out. Never covering SFO again. People will come on and ask me, will you play SFO? The answer is straight up no from now on. Not covering it again. It's not bad mod. It's not a challenging mod. It changes a bunch of things that I don't like. I don't enjoy it. That's all there is to it. I'm tired of having this conversation about it. If people like SFO, that's great. Wish them all the best. But I'm tired of covering it. And due to the way people behaved yesterday, including myself, I'm not covering it again. I shouldn't have covered it last night, and that's it. I deleted it from my hard drive, and I'm not going to reinstall it. And I want nothing to do with the SFO group anymore.
Turn them to rat fodder. Kill for me.
Just think of it like this: when Warhammer 3 comes, you won't be asked to play SFO again. Oh yeah, yeah, we will, because SFO is part of there was SFO in Warhammer 1, and there'll be it for Warhammer 3, and it's fine. Like I don't have any anger towards SFO or anything like that. It's fine. It's just, you know, I saw some mechanics yesterday, and they just really rubbed me the wrong way because it reminded me so much of Total War Attila, and I can't stand that game. I really can't stand Total War Attila. So I just don't want to cover it anymore, you know? I don't like it. And the thing that pisses me off the most, right, is I tell people why I don't like it, and then they just make up another reason. It's like, alright, be dishonest. Be dishonest in what you're saying. That totally makes me want to make content for you, you know? Really validate your rule about only stream things you enjoy? Oh, yeah. Yeah. For sure. I mean, if I wanted to, I could make a video ripping SFO to shreds, but I just want to move on from it because I'm tired of drama, and I hate how sensitive people are over it. Like, I just don't want to cover it. That's all there is. Just asking about it again on Saturday. Yeah, the people are going to keep asking about it, but you know, before I was like, oh, I don't know, I'm probably not going to cover it. I like SFO, but I just don't know if it does well for streams. Now I'm just going to be like, I've got a different, more stern tone. No, I'm not going to cover it, and no, I don't like it. If you have a problem with that, I don't care. Let's not talk about SFO. Well, I wish I could, but people keep asking about it, and will keep asking about it. I'm never going to be able to escape it because it's such a big part of Warhammer, Warhammer 2. And there's such a huge divide as well. It's really annoying. It's like, people who play vanilla... I don't know, just... The terrain here is not ideal. Watch this get to a point that Legend puts it as a bannable offensive over SFO. No, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, terrain was not ideal here. Do you think you'd ever cover any other mods or vanilla from here on out? Look, I don't want to say never to anything, but I'm a bit off-put. Look, the other two mods were fine. I mean, I didn't really make use of one of them, but the other two mods were fine. Didn't have any problems with those. But I don't know. I've always just got bad experiences with mods. I was thinking about it. Why am I such a vanilla bitch, right? I think I know the answer. I think when it comes down to it, is that mods are unofficial, right? And it just doesn't feel the same, like, mastering the game if it's a mod. It doesn't feel the same to me. Like, I get a certain degree of, like, satisfaction when I, like, smash a game in its vanilla form. But I get no satisfaction doing that for mods. Absolutely none. Because it feels unofficial. That doesn't mean the mod is bad. I just don't get the same satisfaction out of it. You know, some people can't understand why I don't, like, have 100 mods on each of my games. The thing is, if I have even one mod in my game, and this has happened in all of my modded campaigns, I get bored straight away. Like, straight away. I just can't play mods. Because what ends up happening is I install a mod and thinking, okay, here's some mods that are going to make the game a bit more enjoyable. I start playing and I'm just like, okay, cool, I'm winning. I've lost interest. Instant. And I never played again. Troa Ches did just donate 1 Ninjagini. Here's to a better start to your weekend, Legend. Alright, thanks, dude. Appreciate the donation. So I think it's just like an attitude thing with it. With me personally, it's just like I just don't... It just doesn't seem valuable to smash mods. And I was actually thinking, like, back to SFO.
Collect precious things for Mimi.
Just leave it at 1. You see, in vanilla, you cheese the game. But in SFO, the game cheeses you. I don't like being cheesed by the game. You know. Oh, what's that? You recruit something? Oh, let me take away something else over here. But I'm not going to tell you. Fuck, what a prick. Reverse card. Oh, you want hero? No worries. I take money. More money than you thought. In Soviet SFO, game cheeses you. Yeah, pretty much. So your problem is the mods when they overhaul integral parts. No, just mods in general. Whenever I mod a game, whether it even be a little bit or a lot, I lose interest right away. And I was thinking about it, and I think the reason for that is because I like smashing games in its base form, because that's the way the developer not necessarily intended it to be played, but that's the game that they're like, this is our game. What do you think? And I'm like, fucking smashed it, bitch. You know, that kind of thing. Whereas if you mod it and then be like, I beat your game, but I had a bunch of quality of life mods that made it easier. It's like, well, you didn't really beat it then, did you? It's kind of like the people that say, I play on legendary difficulty, but I use this in mod. And I'm just like, okay, so you don't beat legendary difficulty then. And those people, I usually get offended when I say that. Because to me, if you mod the game, it's not legendary difficulty. It just isn't. That doesn't mean you're not good at the game. It's just not the same thing. One time somebody sent me in a disaster campaign, and it was on legendary difficulty, but they used a mod that took away supply lines. So I loaded up the save file, and they had 44,000 deficit per turn. And I was like, you're not playing on legendary difficulty. Well, I am. I just don't like supply lines. So you're playing on normal difficulty.
No one beats better squeak.
And don't get me wrong, that's totally fine. It's totally fine. Nothing wrong with that. You know, you don't need me to pat you on the back. Chris Mayhew donated 1 diamond. Appreciate you. All right, thanks, dude. Appreciate you. It's fine. Mods are an important part of Total War, but they're just not a part that I've really ever found much enjoyment in. Like, how many times have I covered a mod and I've like been miserable while doing it? How many times have I done it? Just so many times. People be like, Legend, try this mod, it's amazing. And I'm like, okay, fine, everyone loves it, I must love it, right? And I'm like, ugh, this is like pulling teeth. I can't stand it. You know? EB Rome. Fucking EB Rome 2. What's another? Like the mod Ancient Empires for Total War Attila. I really liked that at first, but I played it for like 2 hours and then I was like, I'm bored, and then I just moved on. And then people for ages were like, where's episode 4? I was like, well, I got bored. It was a mod. I got bored and I just was like, I just moved on. Divide et Impera. It's like, looks awesome on paper, and then I play it for like 20 minutes and I'm like, I'm bored. This game not official, I'm bored. Radius mod for Rome 2. I downloaded Radius mod like when the game first came out pretty much, and I tried it a bunch of times. And every single time I'm like, turn 50, I'm bored, I give up. Like doing just fine, I just get bored. Mech Attack 88 just subbed for 1 month. Alright, thanks dude, appreciate you. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Doesn't mean the mods are bad. Fuck, most of the mods are amazing. SFO is amazing. I just don't like it. You know? That's what it is. At least EB had a great soundtrack. Alright, at least I got one dude with plague. Oh, actually, yeah, you got it too. So yeah, I think the safest thing for me to do from now on is probably just not cover mods, because I get bored and frustrated super quickly. You know? Whereas I don't get that way with vanilla. Fuck, I got 7,000 hours and most of that's on vanilla and I'm still not bored of this game. It is the way it is. I mean, I don't even like downloading beta patches because they feel like mods. Hey, Legend, do you know what Gracie is? If Ruin or Plague for Skaven armies? Plague. Plague is such a good lore of magic. I used to think Ruin was better, but you want that Plague. All of my lords that aren't legendary lords are Plague wizards. I think Plague needs to go on the top 5 lore of magic instead of... Which one would it take out? Heavens, Fire, or Light? Probably Heavens. I like Heavens. But I just think it's like number 6 now. Yeah. Takes out Vampire? Ah, hell no. That's staying at number 1 until they nerf Wind of Death. Legend, do you really need that many catapults? Wouldn't it be better to have 2 more poison and 2 less catapults? Nah. Nah. Okay, so Plague Club catapults have way longer range than Poison Wind Mortars. Poison Wind Mortars in field battles they're very volatile because they cause so much friendly fire, right? You need to keep an eye on a Poison Wind Mortar, right? In terms of sieges, the only reason it's here is just to finish things off. 1 Plague Wizard is all you need to take out like 2, 3, 4 full stacks. And you just need loads of Winds of Magic Power Reserve. That's all you need. So I actually think that the Plague Claw Catapult is actually more versatile than the Poison Wind Mortar. While the Poison Wind Mortar can inflict more kills, its role is filled by other things. But yeah, putting more of them in the army would just lead to more micromanagement and more possibility of fucking up. So as a general rule of thumb, I like to make sure that my armies are very reliable. Because these armies need to win 100 battles each without ever losing. And if I use an army that I'm like, it's not easy to use, it leads to mistakes. And if it leads to mistakes, it leads to defeats. Defeats lead to rats getting killed or whatever getting killed. It's just not reliable. Mikatak88 donated 1 diamond. Appreciate me. No, sir. I appreciate you. No worries, dude. I appreciate you. Alright, thanks for the super chat. The donation. So it's just a matter of reliability. Now, if you feel like you can juggle 3 Poison Wind Mortars, by all means, go for it. But I find it lots easier to juggle Plague Claw Catapults. Do you think you'll play Warhammer 3 if that ever happens? Yep. Of course I will. I think Warhammer 3 will be great. You know what? I was actually thinking about it last night. I was thinking, what if Warhammer 3, they try to implement ideas that are in SFO that I hate? Like, what if they do a lot of stuff like that? What if they try to get rid of a lot of the meta strategies that I use and try to make it so that armies have to be more balanced and lore-friendly or whatever? I might not like it as much. I don't know. I won't know until I play it. But I know that as soon as Warhammer 3 comes out, that'll be the end of Warhammer 2. Do you think it's hard as a dwarf to fight Skaven at the current moment, Legend? Yes, definitely. Oh my god, the dwarves have the hardest time against Skaven. And Skaven have the easiest time against dwarves. There is no dwarf army at all, that can beat this. Doesn't exist. They can't beat it. You know? Luckily, the AI doesn't recruit this shit, because that'd be so super fucking hard to deal with. Luckily, the AI recruits loads of storm vermin, like a bunch of idiots. Well, I hope they bring some diplomacy changes, like 3k into Warhammer 2. Maybe. See, my hope is that I just want it to be Warhammer 2, but in the, like, the Darklands. That's all I'm looking forward to. I just hope that whatever changes they make, they think about it carefully, and are like, just keep in mind that Warhammer 2 is currently beloved, and that any changes you make could actually be negatively, could be bad. So I don't know. I mean, they couldn't really screw up sieges any more than it currently is. So I don't know. For a person who doesn't know about the lore, what is the Darklands? It's where the Chaos Dwarfs live. It's east of the World's Edge Mountains, where the dwarfs live. So it's just east of that. So it's like when we get into the map, I'll show you. They've already actually put in a little bit of the Darklands. Like where what's his name? Snitch starts. That's like part of the Dark. It's close to the Darklands. Same thing with Nagashazar. It's pretty much the Darklands. And then further east of that is the Mountains of Morn, which is where the Ogre Kingdoms live. And then east of that is Ind. East of that is Cathay. East of that is Nippon. I don't know if they'll add Nippon, but we'll see. I still don't get that some people are even considering the possibility that Warhammer 3 might be Age of Sigmar. That'd be so ridiculous. Oh shit! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. No! No, I need a way out. I need a way out.
Run, Scurry! No! I make a great mistake. It's not my fault.
Why didn't they put Silver Pinnacle even though it's a dwarf fault? Silver Pinnacle? It's probably going to be game 3. Isn't that where Neferata lives? Alright. It's good. Wasted on a single entity target like a moron. Oop, not generating enough winds of magic now. Okay, need that winds, please. Come on, get them out of there. He's taking too much damage. I'm pretty sure he's not immortal. Oh man, I really want army losses to get inflicted, please. Ah, oh, thank fuck. Jesus. I gotta be more careful. Yeah, no F, we got him. Yeah, just leave it at tier 1, it's fine. Plenty of growth, so not a problem. It's already been saved up. So that guy just got a interesting trait, I think. Campaigner. Perfect vigor. Campaign movement range, that's all good. Good stuff. That's a good trait, that one. Alright, let's see here. So he's got 2 points to distribute. What do we need? Let's go with... Just not really feeling like I needed plague furnaces. Alright, cool. So who else do we need to move? We've got a lot of armies, and they all need to be checked. Alright, I don't know if I want to go back to war with them just yet. Because, like, public order's not quite under control yet. I mean, it kind of is. Can we get another warlord? Yep, we can get 2. Cool. That's 600 gold. It's good. I miss the old cheese. This one's not quite as good. It's actually not quite as good by 90%. I wonder if I hadn't been doing this the like entire campaign, I wonder if I'd even have any money right now. Alright, and let's see if there's any good Grey Seers available. Good. A Grey Seer of Plague. That's what we want. Sneaky. That's a good trait. Alright, I guess get started on the next army. So this one here is cunning. Cool.
Power enhances replaced.
God damn. Alright, we got 3 points left. Magic resistance, not bad. Don't need Wound Maker. Envoy of the Council. Don't really need that. I guess Earthing's not too bad. Because this spell here... nope, not that one. Yeah, give him a Screaming Bell. Although, miscasts aren't too bad in vanilla. We could just... It's very unlikely we'll come under ambush. Also reduces hero success chance, so that's not bad.
Address me as Cianod.
Alright, cool. Then he just needs heroes. Which will take a while to actually show up. That's okay. Alright, we've got... Nope. Nope.
Clan Eshin assassin.
It's a cunning one there, so that actually needs to be recruited and disbanded, because that's not the right... Just not the right one. Warlock Engineer, nope. Okay, no worries. Alright, so... Put those last points in the Quartermaster. Nah. Don't really need it. Okay, and we were working towards... reviving Pestilence, right? So we need to cause a revolt here. This is why we had to move Snitch out of the way, because he's really good at maintaining public order, so we had to get him out. I believe we lost someone that was causing... Hang on, what do we got here? That's right, I'm not doing that. There's no point. Alright, checking on other armies. Yeah, that one there can't do anything. It's not yet the right time to attack them. Same thing there. Yeah, this guy's maintaining public order. Yep, you can go into ambush stance. There's lots of stuff that needs leveling up. This one here is... yeah. Oh, yeah. He's immortal, isn't he? Yeah, I can't get rid of him. We got him with Clan Rictus. That's alright, it happens.
Seek target.
Same thing with this one? Yeah, he's immortal. But we're just using him to maintain public order here. Do we have a... No, we don't have a Confederation penalty. The last one... Okay, we gotta get Clan Scryer. Pretty sure we just won a battle here at Skaven Blight quite easily.
It beats is mine, mine.
Say what you gotta say before.
Yeah, they're gonna get smashed. All right, let's build stuff and then move on. Don't worry about this province right now. Imagine if you could get rid of all the chaos corruption and the chaos waste. That'd be pretty funny. Do you love the place where Legend actually gets to like part 7 of the stream campaign? Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good to be able to chill a little bit. Alright, cool. And let's see. So this cunning plague priest. Oh, I don't think I want to be notified about. Let me just... I'll go through a few of them. Let me see here. This guy's rank 37. What does he need? Maybe speed is good. Don't like Cleansing Ruin. Don't think it's very good. Yeah, he just needs to stay still. Oh no, yeah, you need to stay in that stance. Can you actually get rid of the corruption? No, no, it's not possible to get rid of the corruption. No. Oh, that's right. Lol.
Smell, taste battle, good go.
That's funny. They think they stand a chance. I'm almost certain this is tier 5 settlement. This is just going to be funny. Alright. I really don't think they're going to get much done here. Come on, just get down. I think this is going to be pretty funny how hilariously outpowered they are here. They just don't realize it yet.
What orders? Our tail's yours.
I think I found that if you spread them out, they get less friendly fire on themselves. Oh, it's only tier 4. Hmm. Not rattling missiles, okay. It's still not going to make any difference. Tier 4 or tier 5, still going to wreck them. This map reminds me when Tyrion cast Sword of Kane on his own army and routed himself. Yeah, this is that map actually. It's just not the same settlement. They reuse the same settlement types over and over again. Which Bretonnian Lord do you like most, Legend, and which is the best to try it first time? Probably Lewin Leonco is the best, but the Fey Enchantress is a close second, I'd say. Fey Enchantress is really good.
Doom and destruction. Slingers, we move.
Well, there goes those organ guns. Wow, they actually came in on force march. What idiots. Damn.
What orders?
Alright, so we're gonna need to do something about Ungrim. Oh yes. Yes, that's very nice. Alright, cool.
Agreed, yes. Mosquita. Good plan, yes.
Alright, starting to lose a bit of control over here. I'll need to start bringing some guys over here to get those towers back.
At once. All is one's wishes. Skaven, yes. As you wish. Stop! Go! Like priest. John Bennett. Now, ready now. So be it.
So far so good, I think. And they still... no.
Plague monks.
Excuse me. Yawn. Alright, move this one back. I think I'll warp bomb this storm vermin here, but we just need him to take a bit more damage. Yeah, that'll do it. He's not in the right spot. Oh, yeah. That was great. So they've already got good kills as well. Alright, maybe just stop for a bit. How are they going around over here? They trying to get through? Not really. Alright, here's trouble. I suppose the balance of power did certainly take into consideration Ungrim. All of our cheap, nasty shit doesn't really work on him so well. And he's unbreakable. At least he doesn't get regen. Alright, I think it's time to warp bomb this one here. It's only a dwarf warrior unit that would be warp bombing, so probably don't bother. Ungrim with the Ironborn Tankard is terrifying. Yeah, he can be. But only as an individual, not as a general or faction contributor. Yeah, there's pretty much only just a handful of troops left. Alright, are they doing enough to Ungrim? Let's have a look here. Yeah, I think he'll go down. I think he'll go down. What's slower in the game has to be beasts? I don't know, maybe. Maybe. Like, Beast is pretty bad. Just these single entities left, that's it. Alright, Ungrim's almost gone. What about Eshin Law? That spell doesn't damage anything. Oh, no, it does have a spell that does damage. It does. It's bad, but I don't know if it's the worst. It's definitely, it would probably be in a bottom 5 video for sure. Law of Magic. There we go. God damn. That was an ass that just wouldn't quit. There's a whole bunch of units back here that just weren't pushing forward. Alright, that'll do. How good was Beast Law when it was first released? It was good. When it first released, it was good. Flock of Doom actually did damage without having to cast it 20 times. And the Manticore summon was really good. It was actually so good that bringing it into multiplayer would actually give you the balance of power, like, as an advantage right off the bat. Did I update the game? No, it takes too long, so I'll do it next time. Do it for Saturday. So yeah, what I used to do in multiplayer, back in Warhammer 1 days, when Beast Magic first came out, is I would bring my Empire army, right? And I would bring 3 Amber Wizards and put them all on Griffins. Now that would use up most of my money, but I would immediately summon a Manticore. You could only summon 1 back then. And then drop down an Arcane Conduit. Keep popping off more Manticores. And what would end up happening is, even without any fighting going on, the balance of power would be like, beep, 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 right at the start. And CA was like, oh, well, we can't have this. And nerfed it into oblivion. And now Beast Magic sucks. Oh no! Somebody got killed.
What will you say?
Somebody was assassinated for good. Oh well. I was a knowledgeable dude, so that's less wins of magic power for us. Oh well, these things happen. Not Caracas. No. So what, we discovered an Undercity there? Hmm. Oh boy, am I tired. Holy shit. Right. We gotta be careful not to let Scave and Corruption here get to 30%. So... if I declare war on them... they're probably providing a lot of Untainted. Actually, no, they don't have that building. Because we're trying to bring back Clan Pestilence. Hmm. So winning this battle shouldn't be a problem. I'm just concerned that I'm going to cause too much corruption in time. So that's causing Scave and Corruption, but I needed that. Just to recruit. We'll get rid of it now. This can provide some Untainted. Yeah, let's do that.
Give me a reason not to put an arrow between your eyes. The council's voice.
Alright, we can just auto-resolve it because this army doesn't really matter. Yeah, just leave it at tier 1. It's fine. Alright, so Skaven Corruption is now heading towards 29.2. We need more Untainted. Alright, just leave it be. Yeah, don't stand inside the settlement. So that'll get it into the negative public order, and then we just need to cause more public order penalties as quickly as possible. So we've got characters providing 2. That's probably that Plague Priest as well. What we could also do... Mr. Bean just donated 1 diamond. Alright, thanks dude, appreciate you. What we could also do, I may have already done that with this guy. If we put dictatorial dudes in here, we can sort of counter a little bit. But yeah, I think his next stop needs to be up here. We'll take marks of the old one. Or actually, maybe I'll jump out. Hang on, do they have an army here? Yeah. It's totally fine if they take it back. We just want to cause public order problems. Let's recruit. Maybe just leave that for a bit longer. And I'll recruit some more. What did I get here? Gutter runners. Yeah, get some more gutter runners. They're good. Alright, start tower. Man, I am so exhausted. Since you like Dragon Ball, you should see JoJo. It's really good. I think you'll like it. I've heard good things about it, but I just don't have time these days. I don't know. I don't want to like get involved in like another great series that'll just consume shitloads of my time. The thing is, if I watch JoJo, that'll mean less videos for you guys because I'll be like watching that instead. See you later, Arthur. Appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. Stardust Crusader. I have time. Feeling hungry? No, I'm not feeling hungry. I'm tired. It's been a very long week. Very long week. Oh, man. Probably one of the most stressful weeks I've had in a long time, but I'm kind of glad it's over. Does not repairing buildings cause public order problems? Oh yeah, you're right. The one time where I actually shouldn't be repairing something. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Aish. Yeah. Oh no! Lots of white lions. Been such a week for me too, missing out most of the stream. Yeah, oh my god. Probably had some of the hardest disasters this week to deal with. And, oh my god, that SFO shit last night. that exhausted me so much. Oh my god. Oh, hang on. That's a lord, right? Well, it's not really. He's still alive? Come on, Snitch, you can do it. You can do it. You can get him. There we go. It's not a proper lord, but there you go. Oh shit, didn't mean to select them. It's all looking pretty good so far. This guy's taking a bit of a beating. Many people didn't get that 0.5 economy nerf for each additional army was 15% nerf. Comments like it's only 0.5% Gs. Yeah, they didn't get it. I know, I understand they didn't get it. And the thing is, anybody that didn't get it is people that don't like recruit loads of characters. They didn't get how bad that 0.5% could end up by the end of the game. Especially with Tomb Kings, because Tomb Kings have, like, loads of armies, and because of the way SFO works, you end up with loads of characters as well. So, let's see, you finish the tech tree, right, which doesn't take too long. There's no additional techs in SFO. And you've got one of each agent. Now, you should end up with about 10 of each agent, right? That's 30 extra heroes, right? So 30 heroes in total, which is probably not the max for SFO. So that there is 15% reduced income for having 15 heroes, right? In all of your regions, right? Then you've got lords, right? How many armies are Tomb Kings going to have? Probably something like 15. So, you know, that's another 7.5%. You reduce your income by 20% or whatever, 22.5%. That's a hell of a lot. It might not seem like a lot, but that is a lot. Especially considering the Tomb Kings run off a pretty low economy. Now, here's the thing as well. Then you build in a region that's unpleasant. And you've already got immediately minus 30%. So you're actually at minus 50% there. You go into a red region and you're only getting like 20% of your income. Basically, you don't make any money in red regions with that kind of stuff. And then there's also buildings that reduce the tax rate on top of that. Argument that supply lines and 0.5 to economy is the same thing. It's not the same thing. Supply lines punishes people for having smaller armies, like lots of small armies, right? But it doesn't punish elite armies with lots of characters. So using heroes as scouting, you're not really punished for that. What economy nerfing, what that does, is it punishes people not for having lots of armies, but for having lots of characters, even if those characters aren't in play. And the thing is, the economy nerf is actually worse than increased upkeep cost. I was interested. It was interesting that in the comments after the stream, someone said Tomb Kings got screwed in the SFO mod. Yeah, well, I think they did get screwed in the SFO mod. I think they did a terrible job with Tomb Kings. Absolutely terrible. I was really not happy with it at all. I was like, yeah, I was not pleased. The thing is, with the economy cheese, with the economy nerf that SFO introduced, the way to play Tomb Kings, because I was thinking about it afterwards, is you only recruit Lich Priests. You maybe recruit Necrotechs, okay? But you don't recruit Tomb Princes, because Tomb Princes will end up costing you a fucking fortune each by the end of the campaign. Lich Priests are definitely worth it, but Tomb Princes are not. So, in trying to make it so that you recruit a variety of units, the workaround is that you simply go the opposite direction. Now, I didn't know that at the start. I think the thing that pissed me off the most is that the game didn't tell you. It doesn't tell you that you're going to lose 0.5% of income. Like, that was sneaky as shit. That was sneaky. Just sneaks it in there. And who knows what other kind of sneaky crap they put in there as well. They don't tell you about this stuff unless you read the patch notes. I don't read patch notes. I was just like, oh, I don't have time for this shit. I don't have time for this. I was just... They didn't enjoy being cheesed? No, I don't. I don't. I'm the one that does the cheesing. No, I don't enjoy being cheesed. I don't read patch notes. I'm not gonna read patch notes for a fucking mod. It should tell you if something like's gonna happen. Everything else in this game tells you when something's gonna happen. I mean, it's not very accurate. Like, you know, it says each additional lord will increase your army total by 15%. I mean, that's incorrect. But at least it tells you.
Ring bell. The Vermintide.
And like I said, I just don't agree with it. And, look, at the end of the day, I was just bored with SFO, like, already. I was bored with it. I didn't find it fun. And I love the Tomb Kings. I find Tomb Kings on vanilla to be more interesting than Tomb Kings in SFO. So, it's just, you know what? It's just... It's lots of little things. Like, I think... Hang on. No, that's crap. Don't forget as well, the Beastman campaign that I did a long time ago. That left a really sour taste in my mouth, because that was shit. People were going on about, look, he's overhauling the Beastman, he's overhauling the Beastman. I'm just like, oh, I don't know about this. And then I played the Beastman, and it was one of the worst streams ever. Now, that impacts on my channel whenever I cover that crap. And, you know, I'm essentially kind of promoting the mod. I mean, even though I really gave it a negative review, whatever. But I don't want to do that, and it's shit. And so I was like, okay, that's it. I'm just not going to cover SFO anymore because they're making some really risky decisions with it, and I'm just going to leave it alone. If Venomous wants to do whatever he wants with it, it's fine. It's his mod. You do whatever he wants with it, okay? But because of that Beastman stream, it's just like, that's it. I'm going to leave it alone. And then, like, a year later or whatever it was, like, people are hounding me about it. I was like, alright, I'll play something safe. We'll play Tomb Kings. You couldn't fuck up Tomb Kings, okay? Because Tomb Kings are basically already perfect. And no, he took the Tomb Kings, which are fine in vanilla, and was like, how can we fuck it? And that's what he did. I was like, that's it. And just no more SFO. Like, the Tomb Kings are better in vanilla. It's like, how could you fuck that up? Now people are asking me to play the Beastmen again. It's like, fuck no. Last time that happened, everyone bailed on the stream almost immediately. This is boring. This is boring. Yeah, it was boring. Because you know what he did? He ran off low economy. So, Beastmen, the way it worked, well, at least when I played it, and I refused to touch it again, it's like you sack a settlement for like 500 gold, but every unit costs a freaking fortune. You can't build anything. You don't make any money, like through encampment or whatever. And it's just super slow. Just, you get like no replenishment. I was like, this is crap.
Our Lord has a plan, Steve. Ruin the enemy.
That was cool what you did for Ragnarok yesterday. He was so happy. He said his previous view record was 10 at one time. Oh, that's good. I'm happy to, you know, send a few viewers his way. I think he earned it. I wanted to do one for Gaming Dane, but he didn't quite get his stream online in time. I might do it for him next time he's doing it. But like, I had to get off the stream yesterday when I did. I think I should have. Yesterday, if I could change anything, if I could go back in time, I would just erase yesterday. Just pretend it didn't happen. Just not stream SFO, and then people just can continue asking me about SFO, and I'll just keep saying no. I just wish I didn't stream it. It was such a bad stream. You know, you know. You know, and the other content creators that cover SFO, you know, I realized something. They don't play campaign competitively, so they wouldn't notice all the things that are shit about it. But yeah, I was really sort of depressed after that stream. That sucked. I like couldn't get to sleep and everything. That's why I'm so tired. It's probably one of the worst streams I've ever done. And that really says something. Oh well, it is what it is, you know. So these things happen. Just couldn't, yeah. If only you had technical issues after second hour. Oh my god, I was saying that I wish my Empire campaign hadn't corrupted, because that's what I was planning to do. But my Empire campaign got corrupted, so I had to find something else to do. I didn't want to start something new, I just wanted to cover something for one day. I didn't expect to have such a hate-on for SFO. I did not think it would be that bad. They got Doom Divers shooting at us. Oh, it's not so bad. At least now you get to link people to the stream from yesterday when people ask SFO. No, dude, I want to delete that stream. I want it off my channel. I nearly deleted it. I was so angry with it. I don't want people watching that stream. I left it unlisted for like a couple of hours before I was just trying to decide whether or not to delete it or not. I don't want people to watch that stream. I hate it. I hate that stream so much. That's probably one of the least enjoyable streams I've done in the past 6 months. Where's stream alongside Beastman? Yeah, like it was even worse than the Eltharion Blitz, and that was really bad. Sorry, Blitz. Eltharion campaign on Mortal Empires. That performed really badly. Like it was worse than that. Don't delete it. Having some bad streams is fine. Yeah, I don't know. It's not really, but it is what it is. Ah. Ask Legend how much he likes 3KO Shogun 2. Oh, they're fine. I don't dislike those games, I just don't really want to play them anymore. Return of Angry Legend. Nah, I don't really like that though. Do you enjoy Beastman in vanilla? No, but it's actually better than SFO. That's the thing. SFO made it worse than vanilla, and it was the same thing with Tomb Kings. Like, how could you make Beastman worse? The first Legend I watched was This is Total War Arseni is Room 2. I never did This is Total War Arseni. I don't think so. Hey, Suja Tadorsek, could you not, like, all caps your comments? It's actually pretty rude. Don't do that. I was having fun watching you play because I wanted to see how you play it, SFO. But I can tell you when I join it. No, I didn't. I didn't. Like, that's a rare case where I enter a stream in a worse mood than when I start. Because usually I start a stream and I'm like, I've just done a disaster campaign, so I'm like, I'm usually in a shitty mood after doing a disaster battle or campaign because they're usually such a fucking pain in the ass. And streams are good for me to like just. I'm usually in a good mood after a stream, right? But that was a case where like I was in a good mood at the start of the stream, and then at the end of it, I was like, oh, this was just fucked. This is fucked. I did not enjoy it. Wait, so in SFO you can't have as many heroes as you want? You can, but you'll end up making like no money. And the game, it doesn't tell you. So, like a bloody fool, I'm sitting there canopic jar cheesing, not realizing that every lord that is sitting in my recruit pool is reducing my income. So I'm making canopic jars, but I'm losing money. And then I got a bunch of lords from Ark in the black when we defeated him because he was using another mod, and my economy went down even further by like more than 10%, and I was just like, oh, that's it. I just had enough. Like, I just don't find that shit fun. Some people love that stuff, and I that's fine. I personally, it's just not what I want to play in games. What I found is SFO is a campaign mod for people who play multiplayer. That is a good explanation. Yes. That's what it is. It felt like multiplayer. That is a really, really good explanation. Oh my god. And all the multiplayer people, they play SFO. Of course. It makes sense. Alright, that's a really good explanation, dude. Would you like to end streams a bit earlier now to get extra time off? I don't know, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. So yeah, they're so painful to make. Sometimes they are, sometimes, because they're difficult and they're not my campaigns. So basically what people do is they reach a point in their campaign where they've fucked it up so hard that they're like, okay, Legend will fix it. And like, they've got these fucking garbage armies that I would never have recruited, and I gotta bail them out of the situation. So, like, I don't mind doing it. It makes for good videos and good content. But, like, I don't necessarily... I wouldn't do them if it wasn't making a video, you know? Because... like, I would never play my campaigns those way. Most of the time. Like, sometimes people, they're actually running my kind of armies, but they just, like, have a momentary lapse of judgment where they get ambushed or something like that. But, you know, every now and again I come across a campaign where it's just like, yep, you did everything right, it's just tough. It's just tough. That's fine, nothing wrong with that. I really enjoyed the one where it was battle set up. Where was that? It's hard to remember everything I've done, but yeah. I remember doing something like that. Do you know what's funny? Prior to streaming yesterday, I was tossing up with two ideas, right? Either doing a disaster battle live stream or an SFO live stream. And I decided on SFO because I spent an hour and a half going through my emails looking for disaster battles to line up, and I found 3. And they were all dwarfs, and I was like, oh my god, I just spent an hour and a half trying to set this up, and I found 3 disaster battles that I thought were doable. They didn't like, because like, here's another thing as well. Probably about 1 in 4 save files that people send in crash my game. 1 in 5 have some kind of mod that can't be run unless I download the mod, so I can't do that. The thing is, when I try to load those save files, what ends up happening is my game crashes. But it's not just my game that crashes. Sometimes my entire computer crashes when they send in these save files. And I'm just like, you know, sometimes it takes me 1 hour before I even find one save file that I can actually load up. You know? It's a lot of work. People think, oh, surely it can't be that much work making disaster battles. Oh my god, it's such a pain in the ass. And it's more of a pain in the ass now than it used to be, because it never used to be that big of a problem. Like, the crashing on the save file stuff, that only ever happens when betas are active, because people don't tell me they're loading, that they're playing on a beta. And this seems to be the only beta in the history of these fucking betas that's not save compatible with the current version. Did you ever consider cracking out Rome or Medieval 2 for one off stream? No, that's not gonna happen. I'm just done with those. Like, great games, you know, but I'm just done with them. You know, I don't have any interest in playing Rome 1 or Medieval 2 anymore. They're just too old. You know, you just reach a point with those games where it's like, okay, I really just that's enough, you know. Do you ever have any historical disaster saves? People probably send me in one historical save file every 3 weeks. One, and it's usually not interesting. Usually. So I'll usually look at it, but if it's like Empire Total War, Napoleon Total War, Rome 2, Attila, Three Kingdoms, or Shogun 2, I'll straight up say no. I don't want to make content on those games. But if it's Rome 1, Medieval 2, with Rome 1, I'm usually like nut, because Rome 1's actually a real pain in the ass to record. OBS does not like recording Rome 1. Medieval 2 is a lot better, but I'll go in and I'll have a look, and unless it's like excruciatingly difficult, I won't touch it because there's no point. Like, I pretty much, like with Warhammer 2, I can't save everything, right? There are some saves that are just too difficult, too far gone, too run into the ground that can be saved. But Medieval 2, right? Medieval 2, I have never failed a Medieval 2 disaster. Not once. Every single Medieval 2 disaster that I've come across, I've been able to fix. Every single one. Of course, there's still like a bunch in my save folder that a bunch in my inbox that I never looked at, but you know, I never looked at those. Gives you an idea of the difference between Warhammer 2 and Medieval 2. Medieval 2 is the easiest Total War game. Warhammer 2 is the hardest. Without a doubt, it's the hardest. Any chance you could put SYDV files up on blocks or similar? Would love to see how Shadow would do in same battle. Nah, I don't want to do that. It's a lot of effort. Well, it's a bit of effort, and I just don't want to do that. Because what happened, I did that a couple of times. And what ends up happening is I get emails from people basically bragging that they did disasters that all did it better than I did. And so my inbox gets flooded, and so I'm just like, okay, well, I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm just not going to upload them. It's like, I don't care. Like, I uploaded the save files. I'm like, here you go, guys. You can play it if you want. And then I get a bunch of emails from people being like, "Oh, Legend, look, I did better than you." I'm just like, great, thanks. I gotta move on to the next email. And I just, you know, it just wastes my fucking time. So what I've told people is that you should start like a forum thing where you can save each other's disasters. But yeah, I just don't want people constantly, like, my inbox is flooded as it is, and I just don't need more people bragging. You know? Like, if you want to brag, make a YouTube channel. That's what it's there for. Like, I don't give a fuck. I'm all for bragging rights. All for it. I just don't have time to, like, receive people's emails, like, for it. That's all. I'm like so short on time. I didn't have time for dinner tonight, right? I had to have like a fucking thing of soup that my wife made for me because she could tell how fucking stressed I was. I couldn't even get my own goddamn dinner. I was so short on time. And I'm fucking rich. I could eat lobster dinner every night if I want to. Here I am eating $2 soup because I have no fucking time. Oh well. It is what it is. It's just short on time. Email filters? Yeah, maybe. No, it's alright. Bragging rights used. Yeah, I just did a bit of bragging rights. Look at me, I'm so poor, but also rich. I'm a humble bragger. No, I'm just kidding. Did you beat Achilles on hardest difficulty in the preview for Troy? Not wondering about a review. I didn't fight that battle. The preview that I got, I was able to play as Menelaus or Paris. And I didn't play Paris, I played as Menelaus. Look, I'll tell you guys here, but please don't go to the forum about this, alright? I discovered 2 game-breaking exploits, okay? It fucked the campaign completely. While playing Troy. I could tell you that I could have won that battle with Achilles. Because I found a campaign bug and I found a battle bug. And the battle bug was so fucking broken that CA... Ugh, nah, I don't want to say anymore, but it was bad. It was really bad. It was really, really bad. And it was a battle exploit. You could have done it on any battle. It was really, really bad. Did you want them to CA? Yeah, they said they're gonna fix it. But yeah, don't go jumping over to the forum now. Alright, it's best if people just don't know about it. I don't mind telling you guys here. I'll tell you what, if you guys don't jump on the forum, I might tell you what it is. If you guys go jump to the forum now and be like, Legend said Troy had a game-breaking exploit. Okay. And, you know, go and announce it to the forum. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Okay? So all you karma whores can just wait. Because the thing is, you won't know what it is. It's not going to be in the game. It's not going to be in the game at launch anyway. And there's no footage of it because I deleted all my footage of Troy. Do you guys, some of you guys might remember this. A little while ago, I was making a video. I was live streaming and I alt-tabbed out and my like folder for like footage, this folder here, this is called new folder, popped up and there was a video called Troy Exploits. It was basically a report to CA that was 15 minutes long on all the exploits. But I've deleted the video. I'm not going to tell you what they are though. But look, Troy, I think Troy on release it'll be good. Like apart from those exploits. The thing is, the other guys that play it, they probably didn't even notice these exploits. Like if you watch Lionheart, like Lionheart would have been recording his footage at the same time as me discovering this stuff. Lionheart did not discover the campaign exploit. Didn't discover it. Most of the guys had no idea about it. I found it like that. Right? I found it straight away. Same thing with the battle bug. I found it straight away. But the other guys didn't find it. As far as I'm aware, they didn't find it. We will ask CA for it then. They don't have it either. Oh, they might. I don't know. But it's good. I think Troy will be good on release. I think it'll be good. I just don't particularly want to cover it because it's not popular. Like, I'm just going to cover Warhammer 2. Like, I was monitoring... Like, the reason I don't want to do... The primary reason I don't want to cover Troy is because I feel like the videos that I make for Troy will actually get less views than disaster battles. That's it. That's the only reason. Like, if I felt like if I make a Troy video and it would get more views than a disaster battle, I'd do it. But I don't want to. I don't think it will. Because like I'm watching like Lionheart stuff as an example, Lionheart and the other guys, And it's like the Troy stuff is getting the same or less views than their normal content. I'm just like, there's not much interest in Troy. Fuck me. How have I not won this battle yet? God damn it. Tiberian donated 1 diamond. Thanks for the donation, dude. Appreciate you. How long have I been sitting here, like, just plaguing shit? I mean, these streams are more about chatting to you guys than anything, and this is just got sidetracked. I'd say make 1 video just the hell of it. Nah, like if I had made a video about the exploits in Troy, that would have gotten views. But I don't want that kind of attention. Cause these exploits, like I said, they were game breaking. Like, I'll show you the save file, maybe one day, of the Metal Hours campaign at turn 40, where I left things, once Troy comes out, and you'll see how badly I fucked the campaign. Yeah, thanks for the diamond, dude. I appreciate you. I feel like if you make 1 video that's 20 minutes long on Troy, see how it does, then not talk about it for a while. Nah, I'm not even gonna do that. Nah, just no. You know, I wish Troy the best in its development and everything, but I'm not gonna get involved in I'm not gonna be part of its media. I'm not gonna do a review, nothing. The only thing I did was, like, essentially I did a little bit of QA testing for C8, that's about it, for free. Which I was happy to do, by the way. Like, I played Troy knowing full well I wasn't gonna cover it. But I was like, oh, just give it a shot, play it, see what I thought. And, you know, I thought it was good.
It's all mine. Turn them to a wreck for the harbinger of doom.
I bet it had lots to do with the resource trading. Yeah, that's how I knew what to do. I was just like, I wonder if the 3 resource trading bug works here. It was the first thing I did. Let's see. I'll give you 2,000 food, you give me 50 gold. Oh, cool. I'll give you 50 gold, you give me 3,000 food. Oh, okay. I give you 2,000 food, you give me 50 gold. Oh my god. I ended up with 500,000 food, 200,000 wood, and like 10,000 gold or something. By turn 40. I was buying regions and then just getting all the money back. Don't go running off to Reddit with that. Like I said, they're gonna fix it. Yeah, I wanted to wear it. Yeah, I know I ruined a Spiffing Brit video. I know. In all fairness, though, no one's gonna watch it. No one's interested. There's not much interest in Troy. Did you get feedback via Josh or write to Sophia? Like, I just do it straight through Josh. Josh passed it on. And as far as I can tell, the Sophia team, they're actually really good. They're, like, I remember with Thrones of Britannia, like, I would give feedback, and I would have to do that through Dogbert, and I had to do it through email because that's what he wanted. And I'd send an email along with, like, feedback things about problems with Thrones of Britannia, and I'd get no response. And I'd be like, alright, cool. Fine, no response. But with Josh, it's like, it's actually a conversation. So I'm actually talking to him about, this is what you do, this is how you can fix it, that kind of stuff. These are how other games sorted out that kind of issue. So things are so much better now than they used to be. And as for the battle bug, I'll tell you guys that after the game's release, because I want to make sure they actually fix that. Like the economy bug, that one was in Three Kingdoms, and it was just like, yeah, but that was just funny, you know. They'll fix that like that, you know. That'll be easy to fix, especially with the information I showed them. As for the other one, I want to make sure they actually, because that one will affect sales. If that one's still in the game, that'll get outrage. Because that'll ruin multiplayer as well, that bug, if people see it. Not that there's going to be a whole lot of multiplayer, but...
All hail, horned rat. I, mighty warrior champion. We go stalking. Battle fight yet? Find trinkets for Clan Moors.
I think Troy vids will get lots of views, but no watch time as everyone goes straight to the comments to complain about Epic. Maybe.
Make it my nest.
I do read the comments on other YouTubers' videos, and I did see that Lionheart had a lot of comments. Well, just a couple of comments like that. Basically calling him a shill, that kind of stuff. I'm just like, yeah, I just don't want to be involved in that kind of stuff, because even though the people who are saying that kind of stuff, they're just looking for somebody to dump hate on CA and their games no matter what, and I'm not that person. Probably best to look at Arch Warhammer. He kind of does and doesn't. I don't know. He's just really, he's got a very high standard, which is fine. Nothing wrong with high standards. Let's see here. With one cheese patch comes another. Well, we'll see. It's just Arch now. We'll also be able to use Warhammer in his name. Yeah. Yeah, but I've known him for so long as Arch Warhammer. It's like knowing somebody and his name was, say, Billy Bob. And then he lost a lawsuit where he can't use the word Bob in his name anymore. And then you're just like, hey, Billy Bob. And he's like, sorry, you can't call me that. My name's Billy. I was like, I've known you for like so many years as Billy Bob. I'm like, well, you got to call me Billy now. That's what it's like. It's like, I know him as Arch Warhammer, you know? I think that is pretty silly. I get it, but I also think it's pretty silly what Games Workshop did. Okay. Like he's still able to cover Warhammer stuff. I mean, surely they should just get him to just make a disclaimer saying that his views are his own and are no representation of the company, sort of like what Major Kill did with his hentai calendar. I think if they did that, that would be good, because I'm pretty sure that if you go to Arch Warhammer and be like, just explain to him what he's doing that you don't like, and saying that, you know, you want to distance your brand from his brand, I'm pretty sure that he'll be like, okay, let's put a disclaimer down. I'm pretty sure he would. Because I don't think he's looking for a fight. I don't think he is. And now he's fighting them over it. I don't know. I don't know the legality of it. Yeah, I don't care if these armies get wiped out. Do you think there will be the day that Legend of Total War becomes just Legend of? Well, hard to say. It's always a possibility. Oh, God, he was leveled up so badly. There's always the possibility that one day CEO will be like, you have to take Total War out of your name. And if that happens, I don't have a choice. I have to do it. It's their brand. It, excuse me. It is what it is. I don't think that they will do that. I don't think that will happen because I mean it didn't happen when I was blacklisted. They never said you have to take Total War out of your name. They just pretended I didn't exist. But then again, Games Workshop have kind of pretended that Arch Warhammer doesn't exist for like a really long time anyway. And it just got to the point where they're like, I think they were just beyond sick of him, sort of thing. And so they just was like, let's attack him in any way we can. And now, I'd say it probably backfired on them a bit. Like, there is no way in hell that them, like, getting him to take off Warhammer from his name and Arch fighting back, there is no way that has actually boosted Games Workshop sales. There's no way. Yeah. Seems like the artillery bug's even worse on the new patch. Oh, really? Oh, great.
No pet.
Fantastic. See, I don't really want to take Grenstad unless I take Everheim, and I don't want to take Everheim. But I mean, I could. I don't need it. I'm just trying to think. I could just also jump. I mean, they're gonna have a revolt. No, they're not. Right, look, we'll leave Grenstad alone for the time being. We'll just jump over here. And I'll take out Karag Dramar. And we'll come back to that. I guess we could come down here and capture Drakenhof. Sylvania, that shouldn't be a problem. It's not about sales anymore, it's about the message. You as a company signal. Well, yes and no. That's true, but it's also not true at the same time. Like, I don't think that companies in general give a fuck about these social issues. I don't think they care. I don't think CA really cares. I don't think Games Workshop cares. Because you see how they behave on one hand, and you see how they speak on the other hand. And you just, like, they're run by people, and they're like, I just don't think they care, really. And I think that's okay. I don't think they need to care about these social issues. It's not their job to. But I think they feel like they need to say these things because people care about these social issues. And so what they're really saying is, hey, you care about this social issue? Don't worry, bro. I care about it too. But we're not going to do anything about it except for say that we care about it. And then we're going to pick on a target that's really easy to aim for, sort of thing. Which, if it works, you know, good business strategy. I don't know, though. Because I'm sure that there's people at Creative Assembly that care about the social issues. Because it's made up of a diverse number of people. But does like the board of directors sit there and be like, how can we make the world a better place? No, they don't give a fuck. They sit there and be like, how can we get their money? How do we get their money? What's their money? It's like, well, they care about social issues. Great. We'll pretend like we care too. You know?
The Vermintide.
I've got so many armies, I'm having trouble juggling them properly.
All hail.
That's the problem, it won't bring any more money. Well, I don't know, maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. You know? I mean, Arch Warhammer actually brought up, I think, a really good point about the stuff. If you look at Bethesda, right? If you look at Bethesda's... Was it Arch Warhammer? I can't remember who it was. If you look at Bethesda's logo, in like the Western world, it's like the rainbow symbol, right? Gay pride. Cool. I'm all about that. Sure, why not? But if you look at it in like Saudi Arabia, it's like black and white. It's like, why do you think that is? Is because in Saudi Arabia, that shit doesn't fly, right? It's like, yeah, we're for gay rights, but only in the countries where it's popular. Not in the countries it's not, you know? We're all about Sharia law there. I don't want to get too political with that shit. I'm just saying there are double standards. Companies will do that because they don't care. Alright, let's do some construction, then move on. And again, I don't have a problem with it. You know? If it works, whatever. It's all good. I don't have a problem with it. Hell, you know? That's what clickbaiting is on, you know, YouTube, and loads of people do it. Oh my god, you won't believe what happened in this battle. Or whatever. Archwormer used that to claim that no one should care. Yeah, maybe. And watch yourself with how much you endorse Arch Warhammer, because see, I hate him. Lol. Oh look, I don't endorse Arch Warhammer. I'm just stating something. I'm just talking. I'm just saying, right? I'm just talking. Like, I don't care. Companies can do whatever they want, but I think that people should be a little bit wiser with why they're doing these things. It might not always seem straightforward. Like here's another example. CA, and I probably shouldn't mention this stuff. Like CA quite often post about mental health. And I always, like, whenever they post about how much they care about people's mental health, I always scoff at that. Because I'm like, no you don't. No you don't. But I'm not, like, gonna make a fuss over it. Because I don't want to fight. But I'm just like, no you fucking don't. You couldn't give a fuck about mental health. And I know that for a fucking fact. But it looks cool for them on social media. Oh wow, Creative Assembly, they really care about mental health. They're a bunch of good guys. No, they don't. They do not give a fuck about mental health. And how do I know? Because I had a mental breakdown, and they knew fucking full well that I was having a mental breakdown. And they did not give a shit. The writing was on the walls for 6 months. And they didn't give a flying fuck. And I don't mind about it, but they didn't give a shit. So, it's like... That's alright, I got myself fixed up in the end. But CA didn't help. They didn't reach out. They came back after I had fixed myself up. Oh, you're clean now. Okay, we'll talk to you now. Not during my mental breakdown. So yeah, basically don't worry about it. Anyway, what do you think about Warcraft? I don't really play Warcraft at all anymore. Having emotional. Oh no, I'm just talking about shit. Hopefully, yeah, I don't know. Like, maybe I shouldn't talk about this stuff. Maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I just keep my mouth shut about all this stuff? I don't know. I don't know. Cause like, yeah. I gotta free up some money, but I can't remember where I spent it. It's fine, do you need to vent sometime? Oh yeah, I wasn't venting, I was just making the point. Like, I can't even remember how we got onto it about you know, oh good, there's another disciplined, about this stuff. I can't even remember how we got onto it. Talking about don't get better with me. Oh no, it's all good. It's all good. Like, I really don't have like my own personal problems. That's really in the past. But I'm just saying, like, all I was saying really was that don't necessarily judge a company by what they say. Judge them on how they act. And I was just giving an example of companies saying one thing and then behaving another way. Because, you know, from my experience, unless they are actually doing something for these social causes or actually, you know, helping people in some way rather than just saying, hey, we're the good guys, you know, don't pat them on the back for doing nothing. Because do you know how easy it is to just be like on social media and just be like, just put a post down or just change your icon to be a rainbow flag? Do you know how easy that is to do? It's super easy. It's like no risk.
Send slaves.
But on the other hand, for example, when Lawmaster of Sotek, when he came out and said that stuff that he did, right? That was super difficult for him, and I knew that was difficult for him. And I commented on his video saying that, you know, I thought it was brave of him to do that. And a lot of people were just like commenting, saying to me, "How is it brave to have the most pedestrian view ever?" I was like, it's not. It wasn't necessarily brave to have the opinion. It was brave to talk about the opinion because he got backlash for it, and he knew he would get backlash for it, and he did it anyway. Like, I could have made that exact same video, right? But I wasn't going to do it. I don't want no backlash. He knew that would hurt him, and he did it anyway. That's when you know somebody's a good person. Like, he wasn't looking for brownie points. He knew he was going to get hit. I don't even know what I'm doing. Let's just move on to the next turn. Any tips, etc.? I tried 5 times in Legendary and I get destroyed by the IA. Yeah, dude, I've actually got a really good strategy for you. Download SFO and play Cetra and SFO because it's way easier. I'm just kidding. Basically, you have to be super careful because what you want to do is draw top knots in and try to utilize Khemri's garrison, go into ambush stance behind your city, wait for them to besiege the city, and then attack them. Now, there's a chance that they'll run away. You don't need to pursue them. But if you can just wait long enough to get a second army, then what you can do is have your second army stand behind with, like, no army, and put Cetra in ambush stance, and wait for them to come and attack you. You're not always going to ambush. It's tricky. It is very difficult. I probably should have sallied out before this, but whatever. Snitch needs a kill. But he got one this turn. Somewhere and somehow an SFO player just made a really angry forum post. Yeah, maybe. But it's true. It's true, okay? SFO start is easier than vanilla. I was like, I couldn't believe how easy it was. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. Like, I don't think it's bad at all. I don't know. Is it really a thing with SFO players where they're like, look at me, I play SFO. It's so hard. It's harder than vanilla. But it's not. It's not harder. Nothing wrong with it not being harder. Yeah, I think I want to keep these guys down here. I'm probably not going to win this. It doesn't matter if I don't win it. It's only a minor settlement, so it's not a big deal. What about Ikid? Are you not planning to get him? Yeah, I do, but he just doesn't want to confederate. Where are you? Warp bombing them as they come down here can actually work quite well. That didn't actually do very much. Mostly missed. Yeah, we're definitely not going to win this. Oh, that looks like a pretty good one. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. That's actually a pretty good start. Like, one of these Black Orcs is nearly wiped out. Oops. How much magic do we have? Heaps. What are these? Black Orcs? Yeah, too many Black Orcs. Why do you only have one unit of bombardiers in every Skaven army? More of them will hurt the army. Well, yes and no. Here's the question. Which unit do you think I should take out for a mortar? Which unit should I remove? Are you saying that the Plague Claw Catapult doesn't do more damage? Or the Rattling Guns, Jezzails, the Plague Priests? Which one should I remove? Thing is, every single unit in my armies are killing machines. And the reason why I don't put more Plague Poison Wind Mortars is because they're micro-intensive. That's it. They can do too much damage to your own troops. And they're only anti-infantry. Meaning they're not super versatile. They're awesome during a siege, but I only need one. I actually did run a build with multiple. I might actually win this with multiple poison wind mortars, and I didn't find it any more effective. It wasn't in this campaign though. Oh, I don't know. I'm sort of running on fumes now. Still got rat ogres, which is shit. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Am I gonna win this? Place your bets. I think it's anybody's game. I don't know.
Lightning strike! Retreat! Retreat! Put out! Ready, ready! Worthy of strike!
Maybe I should have ordered more Menace Belows. I had plenty of food. Huh, I actually won. Well, there you go. I think it just went really well. We got some good warp bombs in. This guy casted really nicely. How do you feel about the orcs? The stream does well when you play them, but do you even like them? No, greenskins are not one of my favorite races. I don't enjoy playing greenskins. Yeah, I just don't enjoy them. They're not a terrible race. I don't mind playing them once every now and again, but I just think greenskins are dumb. I don't know, there's nothing exciting in their roster, really. I don't know. None of their legendary lords are particularly exciting, except for Grom, but unless you play as Grom, it's very hard to get him. So, they're just, I don't know. They've been improved lately, but they're not one of my favorite races. How do you think the Warhammer 3 map will look like? Oh, okay, that's cool. So, alright. So this here is technically the Darklands, right here. They're not going to put it in game 2. But I think game 3 map will extend well beyond here. So we'll get all this. I think it'll actually go a bit further north. I think game 3 map is going to be looking like this. I think it'll be from this angle here. right? I don't know if you can see it properly. So I think it'll have up to about here. I don't think it'll have the very northern pole. And it'll have this side of the map here. It'll have these World's Edge mountains on the westernmost part. So Neferata will start here. I think it'll have all this. It might have the Silver Road, or maybe it'll just exclude the Silver Road. I think it'll have Nagashazar. I think it'll have Broken Teeth, if that's where Nagashazar is. I think it'll have Devil's Backbone. Cave of the Walking Dead. I think it'll have some of this stuff here, because Lamia is going to be there. And it kind of doesn't make sense to have Lamia in the campaign. Well, not have Lamia and have Neferata there. And then I think it will extend, you know, way out over here. So over here would be a Mountain of Morn. And then, fucking, way out over there will be Ind. And I think it'll have Cathay. I think the island of Nippon will be in there, but I think they'll just put a generic Eastern faction. So I reckon what's going to happen, on the launch of the game, they will have one of three factions. Nippon, Ind, or Cathay. And I think that Ind is possibly the most likely, with Cathay coming in as DLC, and Nippon probably never being even touched. I think that maybe they'll actually include Kislev over here as well, but that's a big maybe. It's not guaranteed. We don't really need any more of these technologies.
Our Lord has a plan scheme. Bless with faith.
Alright, before I do anything, let's double check these heroes. Another one, nice. Getting all the disciplined ones today.
Come on, Eshin. Assassinate. March advance when ready.
Pretty sure they said Araby will never be a faction. No, Araby is dead as a faction. They want that dead and buried.
You bubonic.
No, I don't want disciplined.
Address me as Sia Lord.
Arthur, I thought you had to go. What are you still doing here? I don't mind, but I thought you had to go. Disciplined.
The head of the door raises his panel. For the 13.
If they don't add Kislev or Slavic Total War fans or Riot, maybe, don't know. Is there a release time plan for Warhammer 3? I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they know, but I don't know. I reckon Warhammer 3 will be announced 1 month from now. That's what I think. Like, maybe a little bit more than that, actually. At the end of August, early September. That's what I think. But I don't know. Because I think Troy... While I think Troy is going to be a reasonably good release. You know, as good as it can be, considering that it's going to be on the Epic Store. I think people will be like, it's on the Epic Store, but it's actually okay. And...
Mighty warrior champion. I had taken.
Did I forget to move this guy last? No, he just... Oh, no, he just took that. Maybe you need to stay away because of the bloody assassin. They're very unlikely to attack us. They just don't have enough oomph. Yeah, I think so. It'll go. Troy will release August 13, and then I think isn't Gamescom coming out, or is it PAX? I can't remember. So there'll be like 2 weeks after that, and then at that event, Creative Assembly will announce Warhammer 3. That's what I think. Or at one point you said that include Araby, it would ruff some feathers. Why is that? Okay, so Araby is kind of a bastardization of Middle Eastern cultures, specifically Arabian. And we all know that like people who live in that area are really, you know, they don't take kindly to when you make any kind of like representation of them that's not super accurate or isn't super favorable. They're just a bit sensitive about that kind of stuff, right? So when you've got a race that is constantly getting crusaded by essentially the French and losing, where you've got a lord named Jafar, I mean, it like Games Workshop wants to sell their product in like Arab countries, and if Araby exists, they probably won't. Because I don't know if yeah, I don't know. I think that's the explanation, but I don't know for sure.
Open the book of woe. Listen to me, Red Mage. Attack.
They should just rework the lore. Maybe, but maybe it's easier just to delete it. Maybe it's easier just to get rid of it. Be like, oh, this is too much work. Well, I mean, don't forget, they were just going to delete the entire thing anyway. The entire setting with the end times. So they're just like, let's just not bother with this faction here. Let's just pretend that they didn't exist. Since the entire world's going to get blown up anyway. And then we just won't include them in Age of Sigmar. So simple. So yeah, it's just easier. I don't know. Alright, so looking at this now, 22 point. Okay. Oh, I shouldn't have repaired it, yeah.
All hail, horned rat.
Yeah, so I kind of want them to come over here and sack it. In the meantime,
No tunnel.
I'm gonna go and loot Chupayodal.
Fog of pestilence.
Now we need to lure these armies to go and fight Snitch.
Yes.
I gotta be careful not to auto resolve while it's saving. Imagine if the game corrupted. Yeah, I think I want to wall this up right away. If you can't play Kislev Warhammer 3, you won't buy it? Okay. If I can't play the Tyranids in Warhammer 3, I'm gonna boycott it. No, I'm just kidding.
Master engineer.
How are we going for walling this stuff up? Is it all walled up now? Yeah. Yeah. Walls. Yep. I didn't sort out Port Reaver.
Must spread our own corruption.
Your time with me is precious.
She's mostly in Ulthuan. Looks like the High Elves are falling apart.
Alariel's champion.
More or less. So I'm thinking about going back to war with the Dark Elves. Because I got a bunch of armies sitting around basically just waiting.
The head of the doom is coming.
Yeah, they got like nothing up here as well. And if it fails, whatever. Whatever, we need some more fun.
At your service.
Don't want to go to war with Cult of Pleasure though, so I'll just go to war with Nagarond. Oh no, I lost reliability. Skaven with high reliability. Oh, damn it. Not law friendly.
Not enough warmstone. Take precious things.
Yari War can beat anything. I don't know if that's entirely true. It can beat a lot of things, but I don't think it can beat anything.
Master engineer.
We will seek bloody vengeance.
Yeah, just leave it at
Retrieve it from your corpse.
tier 1. If they have Nippon, I hope someone port Shogun 2 with all of its stats to Warhammer 3. They're not going to do that kind of stuff. I don't know, that seems silly. The High Elves are about to destroy a really cool Grom campaign I'm running. Yeah, like I'll tell you right now, greenskins don't fare well against High Elves. Not really. We still got some military crackdown here.
Of betrayal strong. Envoy of camp.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Oh no, it won't happen today. Warrior of Sparta's coming back to YouTube apparently. I'm curious because he said he's going to release a video on the 24th.
Move tails.
I was like, it's the 24th today, but I was like, oh, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, no, he's not going to release it now.
Sorcerer inventor.
And it would still be the 23rd for him, so that's not right now. But I'm curious about that. Indian Cathay, way cooler than Nippon. Maybe. But we have no idea what they're gonna do. They might do none of them. I have no clue. So they're recruiting someone there, which means they might end up retaking this, which is fine if they do.
I know.
In the meantime, I'm gonna take Karagadromar.
Address me as Sialord. Great.
Bloody hell.
Chosen for the Greek hall.
Bloody hell.
You will fight me. Pick it clean.
Chris Mayhew donated 1 diamond. Any tips on a health besides send you save file? Yep. Go Archer spam. Thanks for the donation, dude. Appreciate you. Will you do more Lord comparison videos, or you abandon the idea? No, we got one coming out tomorrow. It's edited, ready to go.
Don't disappoint me.
Dark Elf 1 tomorrow. It's probably one of the reasons why I'm exhausted making that crap. The starting factions will be Ogre Kingdoms, Chaos Dwarf, Demons, and something else. Yeah, you know what? I actually think Ogre Kingdoms might be DLC. I don't think Ogre Kingdoms are going to be a launch faction. I think they're going to be DLC. I reckon it'll be... Basically, I think that what they're going to do is put 2 races that'll be like, oh yeah, people want to play those. And then 2 races that are like, eh. So I reckon they'll go... Also, if the whole map is being used up... Let me just get an image of the Warhammer map used up, right? Because we got to think a little bit strategically about how we're going to go about... Alright, this is a good one. Yeah, this is a good one. Hang on, let me just get this up. Shit, look at this one. Okay, good. So this is the current world map, but this is like the vortex. No, it's not. Wait, yeah, no. This is the vortex, and this is the old world, right? How old is this? This is really old. This is before the Tomb Kings came out. Look, Land of the Dead. Okay, but that doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. We're not looking at that right now. So we're looking at this over here. This is the Warhammer 3 map, right? So if they go Chaos Dwarves here, Demons of Chaos here, Ogre Kingdoms here, they've got all this fucking empty space here, right? And if you had a look at how they went about Game 2, it basically went High Elves, there was some Skaven, like Skaven there, Lizardmen there, and they left this kind of empty to begin with. Lizardmen were Lizard and Skaven men were here, Lizardmen. Dark Elves here, right? For the most part. Actually, no, Dark Elf there and Dark Elf there. So every continent had 2 playable races, I believe. No, hang on. Ulth 1 only had 1. That's when Nagaroth again. There were 8 playable races. Playable factions, sorry. So it went 1 in Ulth 1, 2 in the Southlands, 2... Wait, was it 2 here? Yeah, Pestilence and Order of Lawmasters. So it was 2 there. They had 3 available in Nagarond, right? Sort of. I mean, it depends on what you want to classify this as. So, I mean, that's sort of like Mexico, but yeah. So they tried to spread it out as much as possible. So what they'll want to do is spread it out as much as possible across these areas here. So I don't think they're gonna like put like Chaos Dwarves over here, for example. It just doesn't really make any sense. All the Chaos Dwarves are supposed to exist here, but I don't know. They might have somebody fucking down here. Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, Chaos armies will start up over here. Chaos Dwarves there. They'll probably have, maybe they'll have these guys at the start. I reckon Cathay will be there at the start because it'll fill up like 2 lords, 1 here, 1 here. Who knows, right? And then there'll be 1 other race, which might be Kislev. And then you've kind of got at least all 4 corners of the map filled out. And then you put, boom, DLC, Ogre Kingdoms, right in the middle, smack bang there. You got DLC, Kingdoms of Ind, right there. DLC, Nippon, right there. Nagash, Neferata, DLC, maybe, who knows. And then you sort of fill it out from there. But if all of the Game 3 playable factions are all like here, you get all this empty space over here as well. I mean, you could put you could put Goldfag Maneater. You could put him anywhere really because he's a mercenary. Yeah, but he could be. Who knows? Who knows? There's so many things you could do with it. Who knows? Hobgoblin Carnate? I don't know. I think they'll just have Hobgoblins part of the Chaos Dwarfs.
Address me as Sir Lord.
You're forgetting Teclis. Oh no, Teclis is in thingy. Yeah. Alright, let's check my armies. So back to war with the Dark Elves. So nobody should be sitting around doing nothing. Oh, but that's an admiral. Yeah, we don't need to go after their admirals. They're not important. The AI doesn't attack settlements. If we go to Bjornling's Gathering, how are we going here for public order? Yeah, it's pretty good. Could go to Pack Ice Bay. Yeah, let's go to Pack Ice Bay. Alright, we'll smash that bitch. That'll be hilarious. Alright, who's got the Rattling guns? Alright, so Tretch just got himself a better army. Not a great one, but good enough for now. Toranlek, as long as it doesn't come under attack over the end turn, should be fine. Looking at that, I'm getting excited for the combined map in Warhammer 3. Yeah, me too. Me too. I kind of want to see some Daka. Why didn't you take the Jezels there? Because I didn't see them. I just didn't see them. Is it in basically just target? No, that's not just it. There's a bit more to it than that. I don't know. Who knows what they're going to do with it. I think the Beastmen in Khajiit, in Darb are tigers. Yeah, I don't know if putting them out front over here is going to be a good idea. I guess we'll find out. Just don't want them to get in the way. So just use Treacher's crowd control while the Rattling guns do all the work. There won't be any more high up legendary lords. There's already 6. Yeah, there won't be any more. Yeah, 6. There'll be 6 lords for each of the mainline races for Warhammer 2. 6 lords, and that'll be it. Do you think a Molder and Kislev DLC is likely as well as Wood Elves and Beastmen? No. Kislev, no. There's not going to be any more race packs for Warhammer 2. So, no. Kislev's not coming in Warhammer 2. Doesn't make any sense for them to. Molder versus Dwarfs is the way that I think people... the logical way it seems to be going.
Scamper, scurry.
Well, sucks to be you.
Am I?
Oh wow, they got the Sword of Cain. Do I want Sword of Cain? Not really.
Ready? Yes. Another victory. Yes, yes. Master assassin.
Oh yeah, I didn't see the Jezzails, yeah. Whoops. Who's got Siege Attack? Oh yeah, you got it. Okay, cool.
Sneak attack. I'll lead from...
Next DLC coming up will be a pre-order DLC. No, I don't think so. I think that'll be the one after that.
Which clan? This wrecking killer.
So I think, this is what I think. Could be wrong about this. I think next DLC is Molder versus Dwarfs. And then the DLC, so that'll probably come out October. Hang on, what day, what's it now? It's July. I think it came out in June. So, October, hang on. July, August, September. I think maybe late September, early October is where the next Warhammer 2 DLC will come out. And then... then I think... hang on. If they announce Warhammer 3... When they announced Warhammer 2, they had a pre-order DLC ready to go, which was Norska. And Norska was... Hang on, let me just check something. When did Norska get announced? Let me just check. Norska trailer. It got it released. No, stop that. July 19, 2017. Right. Hang on. Norska announcement. No, it's the same one. Oh, hang on, is it? Yeah, July 19, 2017. But if you have a look, Warhammer 2. Warhammer 2 was announced April 1st. So there's, hang on, April, May, June, like 3.5 months between. So they announced Warhammer 2, and then they didn't tell people about the DLC, the pre-order DLC, until July, which was Norska. So if Warhammer 3 is going to be announced in, hang on, when was the DLC that came before that? That would have been, what was the last DLC before Warhammer 2 announcement? Because they're probably going to just keep going with the same cycles. We have a look at their past patterns to predict future patterns. What was the last DLC of Warhammer 1? Hang on, let me just check. What was the last DLC of Warhammer 1? Do you guys remember? But before Norska. What was the last one? It's tinfoil hat time? Yeah. It wasn't Wood Elves, was it? I don't think so. Would have been a Lord pack. No. Before, what was the last DLC before Norska? Hang on, let me just check this. Warhammer properties. Alright, DLC. Let me just check. Warden of the Paunch, no. Shadow and Blade, no. Queen of Prophet, no. King and the Warlord? I don't think so. Hunter and the... No. Grim in the Grave? Don't think so. Was it Rise of the Wood Elves? Was that the last? Because there wasn't that many. Let me just check with. Sorry, let me just check with Steam. I think it might have been Rise of the Wood Elves. Let me just check. Oh wait, that's Warhammer 1 DLC. Let me just check. I'm gonna go to the Saw page. And yeah, because we will see on future patterns to. Yeah. Anyway, hang on. Okay, so looking at this. Realm of the Wood Elves was released 9th of December 2016, but that was a race pack, right? All right, we got King and the Warlord was released 21st of October 2000. So that wasn't it. Grim and the Grave 2nd of September. That's not it. Call of the Beastmen 28th of July. Chaos Warriors. No. And Norska was released 11th of August 2017. That's when it was first playable. Bretonia. Bretonia was an FLC that came out after the Wood Elves. There's a lot more DLC in Warhammer 2 than there is in Warhammer 3. In Warhammer 1, I mean. Bretonia came out 1st of March 2017, which was before the announcement of Warhammer 2. Like 1 month before. Maybe Warhammer 3 isn't going to be announced just yet. Don't know. Don't know.
Battle fight. Suck it. Take. Run, fools.
Yeah, what else was the last paid DLC?
Even great clans answer to me.
Yeah, I don't know. They didn't do that many Lord packs for Warhammer 1. There's only 2. There's King and the Warlord and Grim and the Grave. That's it. 2 Lord packs. Like I'll show you, this is the DLC for Warhammer 1, right? That's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13 in total. If we have a look at Warhammer 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So there's a lot more. Well, that one doesn't really count, does it? So let's just say 16. So 16 DLCs. And look at the structure of it. DLC with FLC, DLC, FLC, DLC, FLC. It's all of it. Mortal Empire doesn't count as DLC, does it? Mortal Empire is mixed. Yeah. And how many of these are Lord packs? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Lord packs. Yeah, there's way more Lord packs in Warhammer 2 than there was in Warhammer 1. But then again, Warhammer 1 had 4 race packs. It had Beastmen, Wood Elves, Norska, and Bretonia, although Bretonia was free. Technically, so was Norska, though. If you got it by pre-ordering. $4.50 for Blood Pack. Yeah. Warhammer 3 plus pre-order. Yeah, I think Warhammer 3 pre-order... I mean, Great Book of Grudges predicted a race pack for Warhammer 2 in the pre-order for Warhammer 3, but I just don't see that being the case. When I spoke to him, because he thinks it's going to be Albion, and he gave a good explanation. I just don't think it would be Albion. I think it's too small. Too small scale, and Albion's kind of already covered by Norska. I just don't see it. you know, he's got some good reasoning behind it, like lore-wise, but I just don't see that coming into the game. Mixed rating for ME, probably because it requires Warhammer 1. Oh yeah, that was a big thing. Like, I remember Creative Assembly specifically stating when Warhammer 1 came out, if you own Game 1 and Game 2, you'll be able to play a combined map for Warhammer when Warhammer 2 comes out. And then when Warhammer 3 comes out, if you own 1, 2, and 3, you'll be able to play an even bigger Mortal Empires map that'll have all 3 games included, but you have to own all 3. And they said that specifically. And then when Game 2 came out and Mortal Empires was becoming available, so many people who had bought Warhammer 2 but not Warhammer 1 were like, this is bullshit, I have to buy a whole game to play this DLC? It's not free? But, you know, those of us who had already known this back in Warhammer 1 was just like, yeah, but we knew about this for ages. Just because you weren't around, you didn't know about it. You know? I don't know. And the thing is, Warhammer 3, we're going to go through that exact same thing again. When Warhammer 3 comes out, and they're like, hey, Immortal Empires, Warhammer 3, the whole Warhammer map, all however many races there's going to be, all in one map. But you have to own Warhammer 1 and 2. What? I own Warhammer 3. It costs $90. And I have to buy 2 more games now. I mean, I sympathize. I sympathize. But I don't know. They must be working on optimize that huge ass map. Did you use an end-term mod, by the way? Me? No. I mean, I'm sure that they're trying to optimize it as much as possible, but I think it's more a case of, like, Warhammer 3 is gonna be a pretty, like, there's a lot of things to consider. I reckon Warhammer 3 could have already come out by now, but I think they wanted to spend a little bit more time polishing it up because Warhammer 2's release was not super polished, especially Mortal Empires. And there's probably a lot of reworking that needs to be done. I think I've moved all my armies now. So they probably just want to make sure that they're not going to get the same kind of backlashes as last time. Not that Warhammer 2 had much backlash. Now, I remember when Warhammer 2 first came out, the positive reviews on Steam were, I think they were around 85%. They're now like 92%, which is really good. But yeah. We'll see. I don't know what they're doing. Like, they're not telling me. And they shouldn't tell me either, because I'll spill the beans. I can't keep a secret. I'm terrible. They need to not tell me as much as possible. Sorry, they need to tell me as little as possible. You know, if they were going to give me a character to voice, they need to not tell me until, like, the day of doing it, because I won't keep my mouth shut. Hey guys, I get to voice Thanquol. It's like, well, not anymore, you're not. Do you think they're going to include updated diplomacy in what new Warhammer? I don't know. They might, but it's hard to say. I don't know. I feel like Warhammer 3 might push with the Siege rework. If they're doing like a big rework of Sieges, which I don't know if, like, that would be a lot of work for them to do that, because they've got to rework 2 full games worth of Sieges. That's not going to be easy for them. But if they do that, they'll probably push with that rather than diplomacy, because diplomacy is not super important with Warhammer 2. No, it's never been like a big thing. But I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. I'm looking forward to experiencing it, but I have no idea. How funny would it be if Warhammer 3 is like exactly like SFO? I'll just have to learn to love it. Legend will be offered a voiceover for a regiment of renowned unit of spearmen. Yeah, it'll be known as Staunchy's Spearmen. Oi, I'm Storage. Storage Spearman. Something stupid like that. Oh, sorry guys. We got 1,000 viewers. Appreciate everyone being here today. We've maintained it most of the stream. Yeah, I figured this was gonna happen. Maybe we can give it a shot. What if Warhammer 3 is naval combat and it sucks? They won't have naval combat. It makes no sense. Again, bringing the Warhammer world back into it. Warhammer 2 had 4 continents, right? That are all, like, disconnected by land. Warhammer 3, you should be able to walk from the northern wastes to the hinterlands of Resh. I don't even know about that area. You should be able to essentially walk there. There's so few places, like there's the Dragon Isles there. There's so few places that you can actually sail to. Why would they introduce naval combat? There's going to be so little of it. If they were going to introduce it, you know, do it to the one that actually had the new world, that actually has pirates, and that has black arcs in it. You know, I don't think the Ogre Kingdoms are well known for being seafarers. Like, if you look at the races here, the High Elves, the Dark Elves, and the Vampire Coast are all well-known seafarers. Lizardmen, not so much. Don't know about Skaven, but there are Skaven pirates. I don't know about these guys. I just don't think it's the case. Like, I just don't think they're gonna put naval combat in. I get it. People want it, but it ain't gonna happen. I'm willing to bet money on it. It's not gonna happen. They're gonna put their effort into things that more people are gonna play, not less people. They're not gonna overcomplicate it. It's already gonna be jam-packed full of content, and also if they did naval combat, they have to rework all the other existing races to have naval combat. They're not gonna do it. I don't see this battle as really being possible. I don't know why I'm fighting this manually.
Back underground. Yes. Onwards.
Stop attacking my rats.
Quick, quick. Squeak, squeak.
Are you planning another Vermintide stream anytime soon? Last one was fun watching. Yeah, it was good. Nothing planned at this stage. I mean, it was Major Kill that did the planning. Yeah, just no plans at this stage. We'll see. I'm not going to say no to it, but we'll see. I mean, I'm not very good at Vermintide, obviously. It's just not really my kind of game. But, you know, I don't mind playing it every now and again. Thing is, I need this ammo to kind of kill Ungram. Without it, we can't kill Ungram at all. And I would have needed all of it. Pretty sure Legend's wife is better at video than Legend in general. She's probably better at those kind of games because she actually likes those a bit more. I fuck around way too much with like first-person shooters. I'm obviously way better at strategy games than her, but yeah, there are certain games where she would be better than me. Yeah, like yeah, like Vermintide. She's probably better. She's probably played the game more than I have now. Because she was playing a little bit on her own time. Where I wasn't. Give it how much... Alright, here's an idea. Let's try to break these guys here. Problem is, even miners are on legendary difficulty. Oh, look at their stats. Damn. Oh, then again, I got decent stats too. We gotta get their leadership down by freaking 40. This guy's actually winning against this clan right here. Minor. Interesting. We've got candles on their head. It's pretty funny. If one of them breaks, the other one should break as well. Come on, hurry up and break him. Cool, broke them. And let's try to wipe him out. Now, how the hell are we going to kill Ungrim? Because he could very easily kill all of them, no problem. And he's not going to break. I actually didn't take much damage on that at all. Maybe I really shouldn't have been trying to shoot them as much. Save the ammo for Ungrim. So, looking at him, Yeah, they're just as tired as us, pretty much. This one here, we gotta get out of there. Gotta get out of there. Get them out. Definitely want to send someone to chase them down, but just let them get away from the moment. Alright, last little bit of ammo here. On Ungram. I don't think we can win this. Is this good against... No, it's not good against single combatants. Like, he could have done this solo. But we'll see, you never know. Maybe we'll pull off some sort of miracle. I did a whole 300 damage to him with those volleys. So, how are we gonna go about this now? Well, first thing, we should take out the miners. Luckily, Ungram's not fast. So just keep distracting him. Oh. Well, we're pretty much resorting to fighting in melee now anyway. Alright, now the big question. Can we defeat Ungram with a bunch of Skaven slaves and rats and shit? So, I think we killed off all of their units of miners easily enough. Yeah, some of our guys should probably have just a bit of a rest. Keep Ungram exhausted. But yeah, how the fuck are we gonna kill him with this? Let's pull them out just for a moment, put a unit of clan rats down there, let them have a bit of a rest, and just let him keep grinding down on some summoned clan rats. Because fatigue does make a big difference. Now let him eat on these Skaven slaves for a bit. You know, we're doing some damage to him. Skaven slave managed to get about 100. We only need about 40 Skaven slaves to take him out. So they're fresh. Throw them in. Right, now the clan rats will have a go. They'll do a little bit better, but still not great. Right, they're getting tired. Let's throw in these two and pull them out so they can have a bit more of a rest, because they actually didn't do too badly. This battle might have been possible if I had used up more of my ammo on Ungrim himself. Army losses will be any moment now. Damn, look at how much damage we did to him though. This battle might have actually been possible if I hadn't fucked around as much, and if maybe if I had gotten more clan rats. Damn, I might have actually been able to win that if I had taken it a bit more seriously. Holy shit. All I needed to do was like summon a few more clan rats, which I had enough food for. I only fought that for the lols. Damn. Don't the night runners apply poison? Yeah, that doesn't really do much. Should you focus on getting lightning strike when playing as Lithanar? No, focus on ambush success chance first. Increase that, and then... I mean, lightning strike's not bad, but you don't need it. What? Oh, oh! Bringing in the small guns, are you? All right. Isn't it same skill tree though? I'm not sure. I can't remember. Maybe. Have I done the update? No. I'll do it for Saturday. I hope the game doesn't crash. Shit, I might have to get ready for... Is it going to crash? What's it going to be? Are we looking at a crash? Or will it load? What's it going to be, game? Crash or load? Oh, it's loading. Alright, cool. I'm not seeing any problems here. This is not the easiest map to fight on. Just Just gotta watch out because the terrain is a bit bumpy. Gotta make sure their line of sight's not obstructed. Yeah, see, high grounds like this will be good for them. That's probably not gonna do so well. Alright.
Ready, steady, doom.
Lightning strike is good for any army. If you can't, yeah, only if you can't get it to 100%. Ambush stance, that is. For people that can ambush attack. Otherwise, you don't need it. Just wait for them to show up. What's going on? Let me just check. Video today did pretty well, which is good. Is it worth farming Skarsnik's Trader Zika Claw? Maybe, because that ambush success chance is helpful, but most Skaven will have pretty much close to 100% success chance anyway. But yeah, it would help. Legend seems tired? Dude, I am fucking exhausted. I am so exhausted it's not funny. This was probably one of the most exhausting weeks ever. And it was largely thanks to fucking yesterday. Because, like, after that stream yesterday, I couldn't sleep. So I ended up, like, staying up, like, reading comments and reading emails for, like, 6 hours after the stream. And then when I went to sleep, I had really bad sleep. Yeah, it sucked. Yesterday sucked. And then today, disaster battles, probably some of the most exhausting shit I've ever seen. But, oh well, yeah, stuff happens. I got my day off tomorrow. Just fall asleep on stream like your Twitch days. I'm not that kind of exhausted. I'm not like sleepy exhausted, I'm like mentally exhausted. Like, that was a different kind of exhaustion. Do you know what I mean by, like, mentally exhaustion? It's like, where you've had to be working so much that you're just like, you got nothing left to give. You know, you've just... there's just nothing left. Hey, read the comment section. Oh, great, we give him cancer. No, I don't have cancer. I don't think. Wait, they're the attackers. What are they doing? Oh, yeah, they're coming now. Oh, I got so many of these.
Scurry! This way, fool! Quick wants this.
I think Quake needs a bit of a rework. Thanks for the ice cream, Laurentius Mew. Appreciate you. Yeah. This is definitely the best Skaven army you can make, I think. So far so good, I think. Alright, we are somewhat starting to falter over this way.
Warlock engineer. Warblock loaded.
Gotta summon more. Oh, we got chariots in here. They've broken through a little bit. Not sure what I can do about that though. This guy's having a bit of a hard time. Too many guys over here, need another one over this way.
Warlock engineer. Doom and destruction.
There's the army losses. Cool, cool, cool. Is that Grimgor? No. And this is a difficult map to properly control them because of the funnels, even though it's an underway battle. They must have an unbreakable unit somewhere. Cool. And we can recover those that were lost straight away.
Eshin are blood in dirt, blades in shadow.
Oh, he wants peace. Nah. When are we gonna get this confederation with Ikit? Easy come, easy go. Alright, so Marcus Wolfheart's there. He's gonna want to take back Oixel, and that's totally fine.
Harbinger of doom.
We just have to make sure that when we do cause a revolt, it's at Oixel.
The council's voice. Own corruption. Death Master Snake.
Yeah, I'm going to the Awakened, I think. Not at war with Lizardmen just yet. How strong are they? Not very. Yeah, they never seem to get particularly strong late game. Like, they got 10 regions and they're all over the place and they don't even have that many armies. I never see the Lizardmen do super well. When will dlive upgrade you to Global Partner since you're always featured? I actually used to be a Global Partner. I don't meet the criteria anymore to be Global Partner. In order to get Global Partner, I need to earn like a shitload of lemons through donations, and I don't even get close to that amount. So I'm not too fast. Plus, I have to live stream more on dlive, and it was a lot of work to get to Global Partner, and I couldn't maintain it because it required me to get 100,000 lemons a month, and yeah, I just couldn't do it. And anyway, getting to Global Partner, it didn't really do anything. Speaking of which, let's have a look at the chest. It's got 122 lemons in there. Let's open it. In all honesty, I don't even qualify for being a verified partner anymore. Even though I get loads of viewers, there's the criteria just isn't about that. But because I work with dlive, with these streams and stuff, I guess they decided not to take it off me.
Now we dig. We are brave, mighty.
Yeah, funny thing is, like I've been Global Partner before, right? And this, like, right now, I'm biggest on dlive than I've ever been. Because, like, the most amount of viewers watch me right now than before. But yeah, I'm not a big owner on here. Is there anything you like more in SFO than vanilla? Oh yeah, for sure. There's a few things I like more. Like I like the magic system. I like the leveling up system a little bit better. I like those extra skills. The skills aren't always super useful, but at least it's extra. I don't like the building system. I don't like the economy system. There's a lot that I don't like. Where is this dude? Oh, yeah. Actually, get engineering skill.
Gracie. Slash, attack, destroy. Battle fight. Council demands.
You wouldn't dare!
Contact Warpstone.
Hey Legend, first time I use dlive here. What happens if I follow you here? Oh, hey dude. Dang Quang Trong. Okay, so if you follow me on dlive, that will allow me to track your every movement. I'll know exactly where you live. I will basically be able to utilize your credit card to make purchases. You're basically giving me permission to just take over your identity. No, I'm just kidding. What happens? The number goes up by 1. It doesn't. Yeah, you know. Basically, you'll get notified if you have dlive app on your phone whenever I go live.
All hail Hornet Rat. Slay murder. Take tribute. Yeah.
So yeah, let's have a look. Who got what with that chest? We got Tiggerbane got 18.7. Good job, dude. Arthur C 11.2. Tro 8 chests got 8.3. Toon did 6.8. And Ayush Perswai got 5.9. Well done, guys. Appreciate you all. It's like in the subscribe for YouTube. Yeah, that's all it is. Like, I don't earn anything out of it. It's just, yeah, I appreciate all the people following me, but you know, it's, yeah, I appreciate it. I'm exhausted. Words are hard when you're exhausted. God damn. I just want to bury my face in like the fattest burger I can find.
Chosen of the Great Horned One. My will win. You watch this behavior the witch. Sneaky infiltrator.
I don't know if I even need any more discipline dudes. We'll have like 4 on the way now. Nah, don't need discipline, plague priest. Need cunning. I ain't getting it.
Clan Eshin assassinating. Big puddle. Clan Eshin assassinating. Death Master. Tunnels, shadows, death.
Alright, cool. So we should be able to take the awakening off the high elves next turn. That'd be good. Thought he was gonna say bury my face in the fattest ass I could find. Nah. Nah, I'm done with your mum. Too much ass for me. Oh my god. I used to think I was gonna get in trouble for your mom's ass jokes, but I never did. Cool. This guy's stat is disciplined. Alright, that's fine.
Grey harbinger of doom. Destroy them all.
Can we get away with an order resolve here? Yep.
Root steel. Pile it up.
I'm starting to run a little bit low on food.
I have eaten many enemy foes. Get the things.
You got 2.8, you talk very little in chat.
Time for things to die.
You can tell I just died because the auto resolving everything. Yeah. Basically, me tired is major kill normally.
Sacrifice. Attack. Take steel. Move. I, mighty warrior champion. superior.
Alright, I need to recruit a lord, please.
Grand city, territory marked. Masters.
Damn, recruiting new lords like 10,000 gold just on that. And yet, I like that better than losing my income, like from all my settlements. Wonder how many characters I've got. I wouldn't have 200 by this point, but let me have a look. If we have a look here, we've got 20, 30, so that's 50, 60, 60 heroes. So if this was SFO, I'd have reduced upkeep, reduced income by 30% just because of the heroes. And then if we have a look at lords, yeah, get ready. So lords start from money rat. Money rat, money rat, money rat, money rat, money rat. There's a lot of money rats and bootlickers in there. And each one of them would be reducing my income. How does Magical play his campaign? Magical just plays for fun. He doesn't worry about like being like the best. That's not really his way. So he does a lot of auto resolving and just fucks around a lot, which is definitely his way. Which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that.
Our Lord has a planned scheme.
I could confederate with them if I wanted to, couldn't I? No, I can't. That's weird.
My turn. Make this quick, fast. I'm busy.
I'm ready for this confederation. Let's see. What are we gonna do? Ikit, let's make it happen. No. Trusted friends. I think I just need to throw like a ton of money at him. Like, it's not super urgent. He's probably been leveled up like really badly anyway. And I'm fine with him finishing off Borderlo over here first, and then we'll see.
You. Hunt out Warpstone. Gracie.
I don't see a problem with multiplayer SFO, but it's not great for campaign. Oh, totally. I fully agree with that. Like, for multiplayer, SFO would be great, I think. I can totally see that. But I don't play multiplayer. It's like what somebody else said before, like, all the multiplayer people love it because it, like,
Talk of pestilence.
it would make multiplayer a lot more enjoyable, for sure. Yeah. It's where the multiplayer people go to play campaigns. Because it would totally reward their playstyles of, like, having 2 of every unit in their armies. It's almost like enforced multiplayer battles. That's what it's kind of like. But I hate that. I'm not interested in multiplayer battles. Makes perfect sense. It's important to have 2 under cuties. Cities from a different Skaven clan. I don't think so. But I don't know. Maybe. So, Dark Elf strength compared to ours. Yeah, they're building back up now, ranking number 1. Where what number 2? Alright, looking at High Elves. How are they faring? They are not faring great, but they've still got a lot of territory. Cult of Pleasure's wrecking things up over here, which is totally fine by me. And I'll take this coastline over this way.